What is up, everybody? It is Molecular Mage XD here today. So we're going to talk about a few things and we're going to play some Xbox. So, let me get everything rolling here. Chat's up on screen so you can see exactly what's in chat and all that fun stuff. So I was live streaming yesterday about Vanimated ducking me. Because he's always spamming me about Arsen ducking him. However, Vanimated ducked me for 3 hours straight, even though he's put my messages in his videos and all sorts of other things. Well, not only did he do that, but yesterday while I was live streaming, there were a couple of attempts at people trying to boot me. And, well, they even went so far as to pay to post my IP in the chat. That top donation there, they paid the minimum amount of money they could to put a message in the live stream, which included my IP. This was a live stream about Vanimated. So he went as far as to pay to post my IP in my own chat. That's how much of a lowlife this kid is. Him or one of his buddies. Either way. Right now, Arsen is crying very, very much. Or not Arsen Vanimated rather, is crying very much about Arsen. So let's pull this up on my second screen here. And just show you guys quick. Right here, Vanimated is live streaming about Arsen's crew booting off a quote-unquote 11-year-old that he's trying to play with. Huh. That's odd. Didn't he just call Arsen a pedophile? Like in one of his last videos? For, what, a 17-year-old dating a 16-year-old or something? That's not being a pedophile. You fucking moron. Yet you're trying to play with an 11-year-old. Like, that doesn't make you a pedophile either, but it's definitely a lot closer than someone that's like 17 dating a 16-year-old. But hey. With that being said, I don't support the 11-year-old being booted offline. However, I also don't support an 11-year-old live streaming to YouTube. It is against YouTube's terms of service for someone under the age of 13 to live stream on YouTube. So Lowkeyx and Vanimated are promoting the breaking of YouTube's terms of service. So, wrap your head around this. They're crying about supposedly someone with Arsen booting off an 11-year-old that's violating YouTube's terms of service. Arsen has no control over if one of his members is actually booting the kid offline or not. Absolutely none. All he can do is figure out if that is occurring, you know, boot them out of his, kick him out of his crew. However, he has no control over it if that is occurring. However, I do know for a fact Lowkeyx, Illx family, and Vanimated, Virginated, whatever you want to call them, have all been behind the scenes planning to essentially destroy Arsen's name. Why are they doing this? They're jealous. He's got a much larger fan base than all of them, and, well, you know, he's doing better than they are. And they're trying to get his quote-unquote clout. That's what Lowkeyx does. Lowkeyx is pretty stupid, however, he does understand certain things like that. Now, let's get on to some more stuff Vanimated's been doing behind the scenes here. On this video, which is about JK Gamers, if you go to it and you sort by new, we'll sort it by new here. Just scroll down. We'll find it here. Let me close out this tab quick.
Hey, remember me,
Alright.
Mama?
Right here. We'll zoom in on it. Oop. We zoomed in too much. Alright. Anyways, right here, Oh, Jesus Christ. Let's find it again. Alright. He tried to dox JK Gamers.
You're a goofy looking motherfucker, man.
He tried his hardest to dox JK Gamers. He put his real name and Facebook as well as his bitch's profile on my IG. And then he put his Instagram. Well, he tried to dox him. Like, what kind of bullshit is that? Like, you get mad that someone beat your ass on GTA Vanimated, so you had to try to dox them, and you call their woman a bitch? Like, at least Adidas Gamer has a lady. She's actually quite a nice lady. A lot more than you'll ever get Vanimated. So, you know, like, who does that? That is against YouTube's terms of service to dox somebody like that. So, I've already brought to attention, A, them supporting breaking the terms of service on YouTube, as well as literally Vanimated breaking the terms of service on YouTube and trying to dox somebody. Like, what kind of complete piece of shit does something like that? In all seriousness. Examine yourself, Vanimated, you piece of shit. You guys are literally trying to ruin Arsen Y's name by, you know, more than likely, it's either Vanimated or someone that's with Vanimated booting this 11-year-old kid that shouldn't be live streaming on YouTube anyway, and then trying to blame Arsen Y for it. Because I can tell you this much, from dealing with Arsen Y, if he were to, you know, be in a situation that he had any control of, as far as that sort of thing goes, he would take care of it. However, I do not think that Arsen Y is responsible for it. And once again, for anyone that did not see this yet, Vanimated or somebody with Vanimated paid to put my IP in a donation on my live stream after they tried to attempt to boot me, which did not work. And then they also tried to post the location they thought I was at. Yes, the location they thought I was at. I'm a lot smarter than they are. They don't realize this yet. However, they want to fuck with me, I'll fucking destroy every goddamn one of them. So, that being said, Vanimated, sit your little punk ass down. You're not fucking ready for this. You little bitch. Stop trying to smear Arsen Y's name. He's not perfect, however, he's definitely not the one booting that kid offline and not responsible for it in any way, form, or fashion. Stop trying to dox people. And speaking of dox, Lowkeyx, I'm gonna fucking come for you one day, very hard, and you're not gonna be able to ever get up after. Because I know exactly what you tried to do the one time, and guess what? When the time comes, you best believe it, I'm gonna drop my fucking ball sack on your fucking face so fucking hard that you're gonna shit out your fucking teeth. So, keep that in mind.
I'm kinda hungry if you know what I'm saying.
I know what you tried. Didn't work, but nonetheless. That's the kind of people Vanimated and Lowkeyx are. They cannot stand when people talk shit back to them. At all. They just can't stand it. So what do they try to do if people try to stick up for themselves after they attempt to bully them? Well, they try to dox them. If you go check my second channel, this is another point. Vanimated and Lowkeyx have a very long history of trying to race bait. So, do you guys remember that little video Vanimated put up? Probably not. Most of you guys probably didn't watch it about Adidas Gamer recently. Instead of Vanimated trying to actually respond to things that JK Gamer said, he tried to change the subject. He showed Zombie Queen, who was not mentioned by JK Gamers, using the N-word. Well, now let's see. Why were they doing that? Well, and I'm not saying that it's good either way, but the reason that they were doing it was in the party chat there, you could hear someone calling this person a cracker over and over, and then you can hear the person that is using the N-word over and over saying, "Stop talking about my kids." So A, they were calling her names like that, talking shit about her kids, etc., baiting her into doing that. And that's a pattern that I've seen Lowkeyx do a lot. I don't know about Vanimated as far as that goes. I don't like watching any of his shit. Lowkeyx, I don't really like watching any of his shit either, but for research purposes, I did. And I came across all kinds of things that showed me this is a continual pattern by a Lowkeyx, at least, and more than likely by Vanimated, to race bait people into saying things. And it's just quite sad. What's up, Hyper Tortoise? So it's, you know, one of those things where I just don't get it. Like, what's the purpose? Like, why do you need to race bait people into saying stuff? There's plenty of people out there that will actually say things like that without having to race bait them. And it's just tough. Like, why do that? And like I said, this screenshot was, or well, it's actually a picture from my phone of my PC. The super chat's gone now, of course, because they posted my IP in it. And I'm not sure if that channel even exists anymore, because that definitely violates YouTube's terms of service. But everybody that was watching the live stream yesterday saw it. And it's just, I don't get it, man. Like, why do they feel the need to try to dox people and boot people offline and post their IPs publicly? Like, are they that much of virgins that they don't know how to actually make an argument, so they have to try to do literal attacks on people, endanger people's kids, and things like that? Like, are these guys too fucking stupid to understand that Phoenix and Adidas both have kids, and by posting their personal information online, that they are endangering them, as well as their kids, by posting their personal information? There's a lot of crazy people out there. And that's just something that YouTube shouldn't put up with at all. Zero tolerance for it. That's just not right. You know, they'll eventually get what's coming to them. Guarantee it. Lowkeyx and Vanimated will. And it's just super, super trashy. And they've planned all this stuff against Arsen Y. You know, behind the scenes. This isn't something that they just started up today and decided, hey, we're gonna do it. They saw an 11-year-old kid, and they don't give a shit about the 11-year-old kid. What they give a shit about is, well, this kid's live streaming, and they're gonna try to, you know, make it look like Arsen Y has something to do with this kid getting booted offline. So they're using this 11-year-old kid as a prop. And like I said, the 11-year-old kid shouldn't be live streaming on YouTube to begin with. It's against the terms of service. So Lowkeyx and Vanimated are promoting this. But with all of that being said, you know, it's not Arsen Y that's booting this kid offline. Whoever is probably shitty, but I would not put it past Vanimated and Lowkeyx to have planned to have this kid booted off themselves, to try to make a big spectacle of it all. Vanimated, yeah, he tried to talk about Adidas's past as well. Yeah, definitely. Thank you, Leia. And what can you say about Adidas's past? Well, here's the story of it. He overcame challenges and made himself a better fucking person. Like, that's it. Like, how can you look down on somebody for improving their fucking life? I don't get it. That's exactly what Adidas did. He improved his situation, made his life better, and you can't talk shit about that. There's plenty of people that have had, you know, things that they've done in their past they may not be proud of, but there's very few people that overcome that and become better fucking people. And Adidas is one of those people that became a better person. He does a lot of good stuff. And I just think that it's some bullshit, you know? that Vanimated wants to bring up his past like that. When Vanimated is doing stuff like this. Paying to post my IP in my own chat. Like, who does that? Is that actually the Arsen or no? Doesn't Arsen's thing say Arsen Y? If it is, hello. If it's not, well, hello anyway. So, I mean, I don't know. It's just quite tough that someone thinks that it's cool to post IPs, dox people, and things like that. Vanimated is just a piece of trash. We're gonna try to load up online here. I figure it's probably a fake one. I do talk to Arsen on occasion, though. I mean, not friends or anything like that, but hey. Yo, Thigh Mangler, how are you doing? Imagine committing a crime. Yes, exactly. They literally paid to post my IP in my chat. I've contacted YouTube about it, and hopefully they look a little bit further into it, because, you know, there's a money trail behind it. What's up, Icy God, Drunk Uncle, Irish Van? Irish, someone paid to put it in the chat yesterday while I was live streaming. There were 2 attempts at booting me, which failed. And they paid the minimum amount of money, as you can see on screen here. That very top name there, it's like ILLP something. They paid to, you know, be able to write a message in the live stream. And they put home connection version, and then they put my actual IP. Then afterwards, they tried to post like what city they thought I was from as well. Like they tried to post my IP and location, and it wasn't the correct location. But nonetheless, they're too dumb to figure that out. But they tried, and that's my point. And there's a direct correlation between that and what they tried to do to Adidas Gamer by posting his information on Instagram, Vanimated specifically. And that live stream that this super chat was posted on was about Vanimated. So, I imagine it's probably one of his alts. They didn't threaten anything like that. They posted it and posted my or what they thought was my location as well in the chat before they got timed out. And I imagine they were doing it to try to scare me. They don't know me that well. They show up here, then it's not going to go good for them. But nonetheless, they're too dumb to figure out where I'm actually from. What's up, Clever Fun? How are you doing? I4N1, Leah Stanley. Fat Chinese Gaming, I don't care what happened in the past few years. Everyone makes mistakes. All I know is he's a good father and he support other YouTube content creators like myself, and I have respect for him. Exactly, Fat Chinese Gaming. Like Vanimated trying to talk trash about his past, but here's the thing. Adidas had the balls to tell his story. And from hearing about his story from Adidas, right, it's inspirational. He took a bad situation and he made it really good. He's got a nice family, great kids, you know, just he's a good father, and he's doing good stuff on YouTube, helping a bunch of people, etc., etc. Like, how in Vanimated's mind is someone's past from a long time ago that relevant to the current times? It's not. The only thing you can say of it is Adidas improved his situation, came out on top. What's up, P996? Queen's Lobby, Pierre Johnson. They are a bunch of fucking pussies, man. It's so scummy. Yes, it is, Irish. Yes. Vanimated posted a story on his Instagram and posted a comment on his video about Adidas saying that he posted Adidas information on his Instagram. And Lowkeyx did the same thing, or tried to, with me, and it's just really scummy. Like, if they keep on doing that, then their channels are going to go kaput. Bye. Gone. It's against YouTube's terms of service. It doesn't matter what they posted on. If YouTube correlates that Instagram is owned by the same person that owns Vanimated's YouTube, they will and definitely should destroy his YouTube channel for doxing people. Someone with 20-something thousand subs should not be going around posting somebody's personal information. Anyone will dig up dirt on anyone about anything just to get people to boo said victim. Yes, exactly. Do I think we'll get the F1 cars this week, Tony? I don't think so. If people can't win arguments, they just bring up the past, which is kind of a shame, to be honest. Exactly, Fat Chinese Gaming. Yeah, Fat Chinese Gaming is not involved at all in any sort of drama. Yeah, exactly. And that's not getting involved in the drama. That's just sticking up for your buddy. That's different. Clever finally, Arsen Vanimated are fighting right now. I don't think they're necessarily fighting at the moment. Maybe they are. I don't know. All I know is Lowkeyx and Lowkeyx, Vanimated, Lowkeyx family all planned behind the scenes to start this drama with Arsen Y. I thought Lowkeyx was a cool person, but I unsubscribed to him. He was a two-faced, very disrespectful, and all he was doing was starting shit. Yes, exactly. Yo, on top XX with a dono. If you're new, sub, leave a like. You're welcome here. Yo, thank you, on top. Very much so. And thank you anybody that's new that came to the chat. Time Angler, I still find it funny how the GTA community is so inept in defending themselves, so they rather use some loser tactic as going for IPs. Yes, exactly. I don't boot anybody. I've never had anybody booted before. I don't agree with it. I don't like booting at all. It does nothing. It ends up... Here's the thing. Like, someone may want to be targeting one particular person, but if you're hitting a household's internet connection, you're probably keeping somebody else off in that household that's completely innocent of whatever the hell you might be booting them for. Not that there's any reason to boot anybody offline to begin with, because, well, it's illegal. But it affects more than just one person a lot of the times. Whether it be someone that has kids trying to do their schoolwork, or, you know, anything like that. I'm not sure, number one in your heart. Exactly, Chief. But nonetheless, that's my take on all of this bullshit. They're starting stuff with Arsen, trying to get some quote-unquote clout. And I, for one, will never be bullied into shutting up or anything like that. They can try whatever they want with me, but end of the day, I'll be around. Like Vanimated said, I'm a quote-unquote cockroach, which means I'm fucking hard to kill. Just remember that, Vanimated. Never, ever fucking post my IP in my live stream again, or I swear to God, I will make sure that you get fucking prosecuted somehow for it. Some way or another. I will make sure someone holds you accountable. I've already reached out to YouTube to see if they can backtrack the payment and all that sort of stuff. So, you have a small amount of time Vanimated to cover your tracks. That was a stupid move. No, it's a pretty small lobby right now. But basically, Vanimated boots people regularly on stream and brags about it. And then after the fact, he'll try to say, I didn't do it. But like, it's literally in his live streams. But if you try to actually use any of his stuff to prove it, he'll try to file false copy strikes against you. And then after that, he will use any information that YouTube sends him to try to dox you. So there's that. Yeah, exactly. Like, he tried to talk about Phoenix. And Phoenix had nothing to do whatsoever with his fight on GTA against JK Gamers. None. Zero. Zip. Absolutely nothing to do with it. And it was no more than a fight on GTA. However, Vanimated felt the need to try to dox JK Gamers as well as his lady, Phoenix, for no reason. Post their names, pictures, etc., etc. Like, who does that? Like, literally, Phoenix did nothing to him whatsoever, and he tried to bully a nice lady like Phoenix for absolutely no reason whatsoever. It's sad, really. What's up, Arrested? So, once again, while I'm going over stuff, that top donation there, it's officially, I think they probably smacked that YouTube channel because it's gone now, but I did get a picture of it prior to that. They donated $1.99, put home connection, put my IP, and they tried to post my location and a comment under that as well. And I say try because it was within the same state, just not the correct city. Quite some hours away from me, actually. But nonetheless, yeah, they think they can. They think they can get away with it. But they paid to have it done. So that card that they bought can be backtracked somewhere. And if someone really wanted to pursue it, then they could. Really easy. What's up, Bella? How are you doing? Doxing is discovery of information that is not very publicly known. And while quite a few people know who Adidas is, Vanimated is too fucking stupid to realize that. So, nonetheless, he's trying to publish it and trying to get them shit over it from his particular group of people. Lowkeyx has tried to do that to me, and, well, it's just sad. Trust me, YouTube has the power and money. If they want to pursue it, Vanimated would probably be sitting somewhere and getting butt-fucked in a jail cell if YouTube wanted to pursue it. There's a couple other things that have happened that YouTube has pursued that people thought was pretty much an impossible task, and those people got arrested. So, hell yeah, Fat Chinese Gaming. Definitely I4, and probably everyone associated with Arsen Y. They tried to attack JK Gamer's lady. They've tried to attack Arsen Y's lady. Nothing is sacred to these trashy people like Vanimated and Lowkeyx. And apparently, Lowkeyx is in on it all with them. So, fuck Lowkeyx as well. That little cunt pretended to be a chick to get his subs to begin with. And if he wants to support that type of bullshit, well, hey, also, Nitrix is butt buddies with these people as well, so fuck Nitrix as well. I mean, we already know he's a cunt that lies about every fucking thing anyway. But also supporting this shit, like, damn. That's fucked. Fuck them all. They can all go fucking suck some dick. I mean, they probably are sucking each other's dicks, but that's tough.